9:03 on Thursday, May 29th. We're at 57 degrees. Some showers possible this afternoon, highs in the mid-70s. Good morning, I'm John Aaron.
I'm Michelle Basch. Our top local story, more on what you just heard from CBS News. The Capitol Jewish Museum is set to reopen today, just over a week after the attack there that killed 2 Israeli embassy employees. A program is set to begin next hour, honoring shooting victims Yaron Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram. And WTOP's Dan Ronan was there for another remembrance last night on the campus of George Washington University.
There were music and prayers to remember Yaron and Sarah as Jewish community leaders and others honored the 2 young people shot after attending an event at the Capitol Jewish Museum. Speaking by phone from his home, Sarah's father, Bob Milgram, spoke lovingly of his daughter.
Sarah wouldn't want our hearts to remain broken. She wants our hearts to mend.
Rabbi Levi Shevtov said Jewish people have battled the forces of anti-Semitism for thousands of years, and the killing of the 2 young people is another example.
And we believe that the answer of goodness and light will always be stronger than darkness and evil, because in our history we've had to withstand things like this before.
Dan Ronan, WTOP News.
D.C.'s sanctuary city status may be on the chopping block as part of the new 2026 budget proposal. Details from WTOP's Kyle Cooper.
The law currently prevents local police from assisting with deportations, but Mayor Muriel Bowser has quietly asked the city council to remove the law. Axios reporter Junate Dill says Bowser has been signaling this move.
Ever since January and Trump's inauguration, she has retreated from that stance. She has repeatedly said the city does not want to give the impression that this is a place where federal law doesn't apply when it comes to immigration.
The mayor did not immediately respond to Axios for comment. The city council has final say on the proposal and may not go along. Kyle Cooper, WTOP News.
More shows are moving from the Kennedy Center. Washington Performing Arts has announced plans for its 60th season, which runs from October through next May. The group says it will use other venues, 6 of them instead of the Kennedy Center, including the Music Center at Strathmore, 6th and I, and Lisner Auditorium. The new season includes performances by major orchestras, recitals by cellist Yo-Yo Ma and violinist Midori, as well as actor Sigourney Weaver narrating a performance by the Pacifica Quartet. Now, President Trump fired several Kennedy Center board members in February and then criticized the former leadership, accusing it of mismanagement. His hand-picked replacements then elected him as the new board chairman. The move angered many artists and led to canceled performances there.
And we're now hearing more from the former Kennedy Center president, Deborah Rutter. President Trump, who's now serving as the board's chairman, has said Rutter left the building in tremendous disrepair. But she tells NBC4,
any patron walking in the front door through the grand lobby and in any of those public spaces would see brand fresh, clean, new, updated finishes. Each of the theaters had been renovated. The last was the Terrace Theater, and that was finished in 2017. And we had just done the magnificent JFK exhibit.
And she emphasized that while she was president, there was a backlog of maintenance because of decreased funding from the federal government.
Election 2025 on WTOP. Virginia expanded early voting in 2021, and the demand for it continues to surge. New stats show Democrats could once again set records for absentee and early in-person voting this year. According to the Virginia Public Access Project, at the end of the 2021 primary, with 5 governor candidates on the ballot, Virginia Democrats had cast about 125,000 primary votes. In June of 2023, with all House of Delegates and state Senate seats on the line, it hit 129,000. And as of last week, according to the Virginia Board of Elections, that number is over 80,000 votes so far this year, with 3 more weeks of early voting left to go.
Coming up in Money News.
2 big airlines will let you share points and rewards. I'm Jeff Glable.
Traffic and weather in 30 seconds.